I'm the voice of the streets. Yeah, I'm the voice of the streets. Maybe no more pile of the beats. I mean, I only look up to God, Baba God born you. Soon while for me bought you, Baba can't quit me on just so I can't you. When terrorize in the street, I know say I be dread. Niggas can't conquer me, so they pray for my death. On pay me long my shoes, you see on for my head. AK-47, go back, bellow shit my jet. Why you waiting for my album? Multi rum, anything, multi palace in the studio, multi boss, anything. Me alone be whiskey that for the voice, anything, but anyway.
Yes, so country people, welcome to another episode of your number one grassroots program, Streetwise, where they carry the grassroots along, where they carry the masses along, because based on tradition, now the grassroots, now we issue, and they know where they pay them. Today on the program, we'll carry another get topic come, where we say it affects all of us, and this one have to do about the Inec continuous voters registration exercise, where they go on. And I know so over the years, our leaderships, they struggle with different things, security challenge, they there, health challenge, they there, food challenge, they there, water challenge, light challenge, in fact, all the sectors of the economy now challenge. Now like this we go the day, now like this we go continue. So based on tradition, now say and based on belief, say election don't they come again now. You as a masses, you as a grassroots person, you don't get your PVC, you don't register. Nobody say you can't sit down when election don't pass finish, you can't open your book of lamentation. They talk say government no do this, government no do that. Inec don't talk say they can't prayer point to say now vote that they can't. Sit down and look now dog name. So based on tradition, that's okay. Make we enter the street, make we enter the zanga, make we go talk to the masses, make we know how they comply with this continuous voters registration exercise where they go and the challenges where they face. And I say we no go end for there. We also talk to the administrative secretary of Inec where they for Abuja office. Make we also hear their whole side of the story. The thing where they sweet me for Berlin and be say, like say Nigerians now, they don't get more informed because for what they see now, even for churches, they talk say go get your PVC, even for mosques, they talk say go get your PVC. Even associations, groups, they talk say make everybody go get their PVC. The one causing my belly pap say even some family now they'll go declare operation get your PVC. If you don't get PVC, no letter for the house. Even children don't reach 18 when they're supposed to register, they never get their PVC. Papa they tell them say if you don't get your PVC, you don't even give them money to take go school, go resume. So based on tradition, I say okay, we'll go touchlight this issue, make we know how we they comply. Because now when we get our PVC, now our vote go count. So we'll just go on short break now. And when we come back, we'll totori the issue. I remember your country brother, Castro, a.k.a. Kasega Moringa. Okay, do you have your PVC?
I don't have it.
Why you don't get now?
I went to register. We are in the Kubwa side. That's Gwari local government. They say that in the internet, they say that the registration center is in the primary school. We went to the primary school. They are pushing us to another place. We went to that place. You see people full everywhere. You want to register? I said, no, you have to come 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and write your name. When you write your name, you go home and come back later in the afternoon to register. And even when you come back in the afternoon to register, when they reach maybe 200 or 250, meanwhile the list is about 500. They will reach 250, they say they are closing for the day. Now when you come back to the following day, so that you can do the registration, you have to go back again early in the morning to go and write down your name again. They will not from yesterday, they will not consider that list that you wrote like yesterday. So it has been so frustrating that you don't know where to study. My brother, if I want to register for a driver license, I will go and register that very day. The following day, I will collect it. If I want to register for national ID card, I will go and register. They will pick me and everything. I will even collect temporary this and that very day. They will laminate it. But why is it that the PVC is very difficult? For what? It's supposed to be simple so that everybody will have a PVC and vote the people that they want. Who is frustrating people like that? The way forward, we have machines. They have allocated these machines for this registration. Where are they? The one that I'm telling you, the center, the 3 centers, but only one machine is there. So how can you carry the whole population? So we don't know what's going on. It's so frustrating. You leave your work, you go and register, you cannot get it. Meanwhile, in the office here, you took permission. You go there, you do not achieve what you achieve. You didn't do any work in the office. The following day again, you go and take permission again. That is unproductive.
First of all, I made up my mind I was going to vote this year because I've never really been involved. And I saw centers online. For Gaiki, it's GSS, Gaiki Secondary School in Area 10 here. And on getting there, even the people in the school, they don't even know where the new center is. They say, yes, they've been using that place as a center, but right now they're not using it anymore. So they said we should go to this, directed me to Inec. Getting to Inec, I saw the center, fine. Going there, I've been there like 3 times. I think 2 days ago was my 3rd time. Yeah. The first time was to locate the place. It was quite difficult. I located it. Second time I got there, they said they've closed for the day. I wrote my name. They said come the next day. I couldn't make it. I went there now 2 days ago, and for them to tell me that the process is more difficult than I think. First of all, you have to be there like 4 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m. So when you get there like 4 or 5 a.m., just to write your name. I saw one girl who said she was there like 4 a.m. She wrote her name and she was number 25. So after writing your name by 4 a.m., you go home, come back like 9:30 or 10, because they say they open by 9, but you know, government workers, ideally, let's say 10. So you come back like 10, come back by 10, it doesn't even guarantee you to be attended to immediately. And at the end of the like 12:15, she was still there. And she was like, oh, that at the end, just make up your mind that it's the whole day affair. You stay until like maybe like 2, you'll be done. Who has that time? That means they don't want us to vote.
The way forward is that the process they are doing this registration, they should increase it more. If it is 20, make it 100. They have the money, it's there. Pay the ad hoc staff. Make it easy. More machine, more authentic, and more staffs, ad hoc staffs, and more centers. If you go to North, you will see more in small community. You see like 20 centers there. It's unfair. I registered in Abuja. I'm from Ogun State. My family resides in Ogun State. So it means that because they want to do election, I should leave Ogun State, come to Abuja and vote.
What you can do now is you can apply for transfer of your...
Even that process, before you can get that transfer, you have to bribe or you have to stress a lot. Nothing comes easy in Nigeria here. Even when you work to collect your salary, it's another one again. How much more Inec voters card, which is supposed to be at your every citizen disposal.
You're an indigenous of Abuja.
What do you mean? I'm a complete people man.
Go to your state and get your papers.
Must I go to my state? Must I go to my state?
Yes.
I have it already. But many people are complaining when you go to area, you will not get it.
It's a lie.
Have
you tried it?
Have you been there?
No, I go to my village and get my voters card.
I'm
a typical politician. I know what it takes to have a...
What you should be saying is that...
I know what it takes to have a PVC, sir.
What you should be saying is that let the lawmaker make it possible to vote wherever you are.
No, we are working towards that.
Not just to have the
We are working towards that, and we are agitating for that. And he's going to see the daylight.
How are you sure he's going to see the daylight?
He's going to see it by this 2019.
People are being frustrated already. People are being frustrated.
When you think
when
you
go there, you don't get it. People are being frustrated already.
You are frustrated.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
But one thing is
I'm
for
not a
sure.
politician. I'm telling you the reality.
Go and get your
I'm not a
papers.
politician.
Go and get your papers.
I'm not a politician.
5 a.m. I woke up from my house. I will go and queue up. Write your name. You see when you get there, you see a very long list of people that have. I don't even know. For the past 1 week, I've been trying to make sure I get this PVC. I cannot get it. So where are we? Are we in Nigeria? And I want to vote. In fact, I want my vote to count, and I know my vote will count. And in fact, INEC. In fact, the situation of this country is that our agencies they are not meeting up to their task.
Yes, country people, yes, I see they're one of the centers, and these are good Nigerians on their own. They try arrange the thing, arrange the process so that everything go dey separate for them. You can hear their calling numbers so that they'll go line, go they do it. But the issue they get say at times the officials they only follow the number, where they will come with the money, come queue, collect number, finish, bring them. Some people go come, arrange their own, they'll come do it for them. But they are trying to be organized so that this exercise, everything go they flow, they go. So we'll follow some of the people talk here.
My brother, as the thing be, you know they move well at all. The way the thing they take waka, I know like them at all. You go come here, they go tell you say they still they handle list of day before yesterday. People will come, and you go come write your name. That your name. People will write name for that day where you come. They not go even attend to them that day because the list where they still they do now that day before yesterday own. And as it be like that, they not go attend to you. You go. You will come back the next day. And as it be, some people will don't put their name. Self if they come, you go come here that day. Some will write name yesterday. They not go come. And they go still they do their name, leave people where they see for ground. So yesterday when I been come, they talk say they no go do with list again. say if you just come, say you go queue for line. Say now how they go they do am so that you go dey fast. We can't agree, say that one it go good. So the thing tire us as we dey here since morning when I come here, I don't put my name for paper,
list.
but it never even reach me. They still they do yesterday own.
The experience so far has been very tedious. We have been here since, like me, I've been here since on Monday. I will come on Monday, the right name, the right number, and at the end of the day, they will do few people and they will go. On Tuesday, I was here. On Wednesday, I was here. And today, Thursday, I'm here. Finally, see where I am. The queue are plenty. Much people and there's no much hand. The system are just few. And there's no much employees. At least they should be able to employ coppers on the streets, put them to different centers, enable people come and do this easily and go. That should give us the morality to come and vote. Because all these stress wey you have passed just to get a main voters card, how will you now think about where to come and vote, how the day will be? So many people do not want to pass this stress. They will come in the morning and they will go. And at the end of the day, people are coming here by 2 o'clock. Like me, I came around 6, and my number is 88. And the queue, they are not making it easy. They will take their own people, they will do, then they will go. When you come as RNG, they will just do it, guy, and me, just do my own, they will go. At the end of the day, we that don't have mouth, what are we going to say? Nothing. At the end of the day, the queue is just so frustrating and tired. And I want to vote. I want to go to this Abuja. I want a change. More things no easy again, no dey like before. So we wan make the thing dey easy this time. We the youth, we have come out to vote from Anamon vote. I go see. I don't leave my office. I dey work for airport. I leave my office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If I go, I have to work straight 2 weeks to cover up. But I don't mind. I want to vote. Well, my advice to the youth out on the street: if you really want a change, just like me, just sacrifice your time to come and get this. And vote. Let us try our best and leave the rest for God.
If they say the queue is not moving, I don't think that is correct, because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines here, and we are all working. And as at this time, we have registered over 100 persons. So if anybody says it's not moving and whatever, I don't think that is correct. If at what is the time now? It's past 12. We've registered over 100 people. I think anybody should be impressed with that. Well, there are other centers. For now, the commission created enough centers for this exercise. We have the center here. We have some centers in Gwarimpa. There's a center in Wuse too. There's a center at Kabusa and Apo, and at Lugbe Airport Road, Gui. So, but you know, when people just want to register at a particular place, people don't want to go to other centers, and then they just make up their mind and just say what they feel. But that is not correct. There are other centers. Well, I will tell the people to be patient and to understand that, because we were hearing some false news circulating that the exercise is ending. It was yesterday we were hearing, but that is not correct. The exercise will be on until, I don't know, maybe till the end or towards the end of the year, but the commission will determine that. But between now and June, July, at least, I believe the exercise will still be on except the commission states otherwise.
Your country brother, Castro, Kasiga, Moringa, and this one are your Bonga #1 street program, streetwise, go to the Totori issues where they affect the masses. And we see they discuss the issue of this continuous voters registration exercise where they go on generally nationwide. And I did start here with our Bonga administrative Inec FCT office. Now they are there now. And I do with our Bonga Madam Haja Salama Gaji Ibrahim. Mommy, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
So, Mommy, in the process, me I can't work out, but me as I be work out well. This my leg, I don't get car and leg this business I dey use. So I dey enter koro happier way to go monitor this continuous exercise. And I was opportune to go to 1 or 2 centers. I go the one we did for area 1 here, and I also entered the one we did for Kurudu side Army Estate there. And as I dey talk to people, they come dey open their book of lamentation about the experiences where they get. The first problem wey they tell me say that they talk say the centers wey they publish online e no correspond with what they see on ground. Say they are not enough. How you see this matter?
Yeah, the center cannot be enough. We cannot put a spoon or food in front of somebody and then we go carry and put them for mouth. again for that person. Previously, the centers were just only one. But towards the end of last quarter, last year, Ogbonge Commission added about 10 DDC machines. And they added about 10 centers. So the 10 centers are here, especially in this AMAC. We have 10 centers. And I can tell you, unless if they don't know where the things or the address of that place, but the center they there as we print up.
Because I meet some people, they say they came all the way from Buhari, come here, one here come do the administration. No. That kind of matter, how you see them?
Buhari on, they're not supposed to come here. Buhari, his own area council on his own. So in Buhari, there are about 5 centers there, or even 7, because we have increased 2 more centers in Buhari. AMAC is the one that is having like 10. Okay. And they cannot complain about staffing. Okay. The staff, they are there. And there is time that is given for registration to commence and then to end. So if you go after that time, you won't find anybody, of course. If you go from 9 o'clock, you find people in their centers. If you go after 3 o'clock, even if you go to the center, you won't find anybody, because that's the time of closure of registration. So, but I can confirm to you, say, all our centers are functioning. And I'm just coming from monitoring. I make sure I go there every day. So all the lamentation the people are doing is not right. We are doing our best, and no staff of Inec will go out of his way and do the wrong thing. Yes, the commission know they agree for any staff to make this kind of error.
The other issue now be the issue of this rotation now. Be for agric that year we do they call it shifting cultivation. Yeah. So like where are they still now? They don't say but the exercise will end for there tomorrow. They want shift to the next community. So I don't know, like, because the equipment is no day or the manpower no day.
You know, say we they get requests from various people. They will say they get so many people that want to register, but the place for registration too far for them. Okay. So we'll go now assess. We see the concentration of people. Are there much there? So if there are much, so we will allocate a machine, 1 or 2 machines to go to that location for a particular time, either 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on the density, depending on how many people they there, we want register and they no see place to register. So we are trying to certify people so that everybody will not feel as if he no get opportunity to register, so that he will not be able to vote when the time of election comes. So it is as a matter of trying to satisfy people that we do this rotation. So if they go there and then they find that there are too many people, they will now first of all go and study the plan, because we have given the plan to the print media, we have given the plan to the electronic medias. All of them we have given them. So it is there. We make sure that we assess and we apply to all these non-accessible areas. We try to go there. And we have our publicity HOD who is going on air. Transfer issue. When you go to the registration center, the table for transfer is separate. When you go, you don't go to the line where they are doing registration. Okay. You go for the transfer side. There they will give you all the information you needed, all the requirements. Okay. And then those that lost their card, they will first of all go and swear affidavit in the police station. Then they will come with their affidavit and go to, they too they have a table separate for those that have lost. Because they will now get their affidavit and then they will now go and put it in the affix, and then it will come up with their previous registration. And then everything will be recopied and then it will be scan and give it back to them. Everybody has opportunity to go and register. I want also to inform the populace that double registration does not pay. Yeah, there is penalty for double registration.
For me, but you, but I can't quit me on just so I can't you. Terrorize in the street, I know say I be dread. Niggas can't conquer me, so they pray for my death. Won't pay me long my shoes, you see on for my head. AK-47, go back, bellow my jet. Why you waiting for my album? Multi rum, anything, multi palace in the studio, multi boss, anything.
Yes, so people, this is Street Hustle and Streetwise, and that segment go to the bless handwork, they promote creativity. They let people know say yes, so I thought I bad pass. See that look na dog name, you know they be say no day. Yes, so based on tradition, I did for area 10 and I did for the popular UTC street. Where we say for this UTC, many youths stay here. They come here because they look for their daily bread. They come here called the hustle. And inside this place, so everything people that they do for here, ranging from printing jobs, computer repair, phone repair. Selling of stationaries, anything you think of, why people say they make life better, it's inside this UTC. Why they call here UTC, I don't know. But based on tradition, I go enter inside the UTC now, make I go follow Nigeria youths. When say they inside here the hustle, they tell us all their different hustle, how they be. So make una just follow me, make we enter the place. Oh yeah now. All right, continue. It's this Streetwise and this is Street Hustle. What they bless hand, what they promote creativity. Many Nigerian youths stay for this place that they call UTC. Where they call the hustle. Yeah, many of their day street. Instead of them to go, they do kidnap, they do omila. They call they use their God talent, God talent where God give them. Till they shop. And I based on their workshop they did. And I'm able to go get bros. You could tell us in name, you could tell us the hustle and how they be. Bros, I'm able to be your name.
My name is Taiwo, but they call me T-Boy.
T-Boy.
But the popular name for music industry, and not T-Boy. So we dey turn paper to photo finishing at the T so. And as it is here also, still be HMG. They do music, they support ourselves. You understand?
So
no I dey do music. I've even seen freestyle for you, make you believe. Okay now. Like you should be ready. Say a prayer for the people on the streets. Say a prayer for the brothers in this ghetto. Every day we pray for God to send a manna, but all we keep seeing is the pain and the wala. Say a prayer for the brothers who step out the street just to sell pure water. Merua oh, send them a prayer. Now we be the street. What I they do, bros? I they do printing. I they do card. I dey do anything we concern with the turn paper to photo finishing. As they see this card now we do am. They see this card as see am so over. Now woman being do am. As you see am like now woman being do am. If you give am to president, your guy for AIT if they do him birthday, if you give am, you don't understand. Like if you want to do this one now like this, based on say na AIT you come from, you understand? For here they do am 3K for AIT. I'll do 10,000 for them. Maybe say you know now.
Why back for increase now?
AIT they everywhere now. If you have my TV, AIT they show. You know be like, so now so the team be when I help the street. But at all, we still reason we do one for now. Maybe like that kind of scheme.
Okay, as they do this thing, so what is the challenge you
more challenge plenty. One at task force. Two, the material. As it is, as we dey here sober, we dey pay dues. If we no pay, they go see season for our hand.
I know say you dey side shop.
You understand? We know dey shop, but at the time, we see the hustle for the street. We don't say we no fit carry gun. Now wetin we dey take make our money be this. Now wetin we fit take spare our strength. Now wetin we fit take comot. At the time, say if we no get transport, I still go meet my brother. I beg get 200. You want we get go tell you say get. You want we no get. You go tell say no get, you get but you know still want give you. But that one are nothing. You don't understand? But
also must continue.
Also continue. That one no mean say make I carry gun. I go let buy gun, we buy gun. Instead of say I carry my money, buy gun. Now here with the hustle, take collect our money, pay our rent, still go school, still do one or two things. You don't understand?
The advice you get for our government, where we fit make everything the same person.
The advice now we will get for this government, we say by may just now entrepreneurship, now then they talk am now. Make them build one place for us. How much you want to pay? More they do our work. They make them know say if customer come, now they fear to give us because he will no get shop. Because if it happen for street, boys you will give them money, they know do your job. Your bagger. If they come from Mog now, you go see one big signboard. No patronize, yes printer on the road. Go to the shop. Okay, we will no get shop, I will go stay shop. You understand? But if government, if he say, okay, see these people, see where we create for them, then they take the hustle. You know understand? Bros, wait here happen. 6 o'clock, I don't wake up. Oh.
I see they say UTC, and I tell you now, wonderful things now that they take eye they see for here, Nigeria use. I know so they're not lazy. Based on tradition, I hustle the day. As I come here, I just day trip. My bros, I beg, which kind of thing they do so?
My guy, na just the hustle. Now you still they do so. This is why they call and screen printing.
Screen printing?
Yes. Direct.
I see say you put stamp for the nylon bag then.
This one no be stamp on a locally made machine be this.
This machine you import and come?
We know they import and they do it here direct. As you say so, na locally manufactured by Nigeria by wood. The wood is made by the carpenter. The mesh we construct it by ourselves. As they hot.
As they hustle. So how the hustle they be now they pay?
They pay now they take survival. Since government no they pay now, they use this one to survive.
So how long you know they do this work now, bros?
This work now, I don't take into it 15 years old.
15 years?
No be today.
If I open my business now, I want to customize my leather bag, everything now, you go do it for
me. Even if you want to print yourself, I will print you well as it is.
You see they put this kind of thing now, if you put up for shirt, if I want to put the name
now
of
that one, now they wait for election, make them give us money. Tell them, make them no go China. They go China this time around, we don't go vote them. Make them give us this work now.
You know, our president say they promote made in Nigeria. All right, country people, yes, now don't hear the various reactions, various channels from our country people and also for the Inec personalities where he talk to us. What are the advice everybody generally say? I know say to get the PVC, you know easy, but based on tradition and the sacrifice what we need to make with that. No matter the stress, no matter the pain we need to undergo, make all of us try, make sure say we register this time around so that make our vote count. So based on tradition, and so we'll wrap up the program today on your #1 street program, Streetwise. Make sure they follow us for our Facebook page, they follow us for YouTube. When they drop comment, they encourage us, they ginger us so that everything go separate, they go for everybody. Where we say you like this program. For other placements and sponsorship, when they call the numbers where also do your screen. I'm going to remember so now if you advertise on our goods and services on top of this program for ticket money, that is to say cheap based on tradition. So till I come your way next week with another Ogboge segmented topic, I remember your country brother Castro, aka Kasiga Moringa. Get your PVC.
You never know, say me streetwise. Never know, say me streetwise. Streetwise.